Namaskar, Jai Siya Ram. Welcome to the English edition of Bharat Vichar. I'm your host and host Sumit Peer, and I take this opportunity to welcome you to the Sumit Peer Show. And always, I would request you to kindly subscribe our channel, like our videos, do press the bell icon, and friends, do not forget to share it on your social media. That helps us a lot. Now, what are we going to talk today? We are going to talk today about a very important development, that is game and implications of attack on Yemen. You all know there has been an attack on Yemen. You all know US, UK, and 10 countries put together have attacked the major installations of Yemen. We know so far there are around 20 to 60 casualties on the Houthi side, and their major capability to launch missiles and major capability to disrupt traffic in the Red Sea is now taken care of. That is what the alliance has us to say, and that is what we are to believe. Now, if I look into the dynamics of it, it doesn't look to be so straightforward because there are a couple of things which are happening. It happened in the night, last night. I mean, for you, around 12 to 16 hours back when we are going this live. And in the morning, we came to know about it. The day was silent. But what we know that the tensions in the Red Sea are on the boil, and there are a lot of things which are not going right. Now, let me take this opportunity to show you the attack, how the attack looked like. Now, what do you see? The attack was launched from aircraft carriers. We know that. And how did the attack look like on Houthis? Where Houthis prepared for this? Yes. Was Iran told? Yes. Was India kind of updated? Yes, India was updated. And were the Hezbollah informed? Yes, Hezbollah was informed about this attack. Now the question is, if you tell the Iran, if you tell the Hezbollah, and if you flag that we are going to attack Houthis, they are allies of Hezbollah, they are allies of Iran. They are a part of the Shia militia. Then why would you do that? Why would you tell India? But the good thing is now that the Americans have to inform India even before doing any action in the Red Sea. That is a big thing. Now, with all these things happening, how did the attack look like? Let me show you this video. Now, what the Allied forces or what the alliance claims that they have been able to dismantle the capability of Houthis to launch these higher-end missiles. The question is, where did you get the higher-end missiles from? You got them from Iran. The question is, if you're informing Iran and telling them we are going to take the higher-end missiles, so do you think Houthis don't know? They know. Then you're informing Hezbollah. Please do not escalate because we want to do this. Do you think Hezbollah will not relay the message? Hezbollah will relay the message. Now, what is this all game going about? This looks good for semantics and optics. And this looks good when it comes to, striking the headlines. But what is the response? Now, we know 20 to 60 Houthis are reported to be killed and there are large-scale destruction, which is okay because they use very sophisticated aircraft and some advanced missiles to do it. But what is the reaction on the Yemen on the ground? Check this video. I have this for you. Now, you have seen millions of people are hitting the roads after a devastating attack by 10 countries, and they are demanding retaliation. Now, what does Houthis say by the end of today? I was waiting for the Houthi reaction to come. Houthis are saying, look, we have been attacked, we have been devastated, we are not going to attack because there are around more than 20 warships in the Red Sea and all the allied forces are armed till teeth. So we are not going to attack. Now, what about that exercise wherein thousands of boats were practicing? What happened to the thousands of boats? What is the next move going to be? What are Houthis going to do? Now, incidentally, I was trying, this whole equation was not getting in my mind, right? I was trying to see there is something beyond what the eye can see, and I got the answer. The answer came by a Fox News interview of Donald Trump. Mr. Donald Trump claims that Biden wanted the war. When he was at the chair, the oil prices were $40 a barrel, $45 a barrel. Today they are around $100 a barrel. And it's because of the war, and it's because of the disruption of the supply chains, and it's because of the Russia, Ukraine, and the Middle Eastern conflict, and all the oil prices have gone up. And because the oil prices have gone up, the biggest beneficiary of these oil prices going up is Putin. Because Putin is able to sustain the war, Putin is able to get billions of dollars. Putin has become a part of the world's ecosystem vis-a-vis oil, which he was not. Russia has become an oil player. And yesterday I covered that how Donald Trump alleges that Russia and China have both supported Democrats to be in the power. And how did the mayor of Russia's wife put $2.5 million in Joe Biden's campaign? With all these developments going and you seeing the groundswell, what is likely outcome going to be? Friends, I'm predicting this on Bharat Vichar. The likely outcome is going to be, because you have to see this video once again. I'll show you a small. You can see a sea of people demanding retaliation. Now you cannot go and take the allied forces in the Red Sea. There are too many for Houthis. You have those small boats. A surprise attack from Houthis is out on the cards, because Hezbollah is strategizing, Iran is strategizing, Islamic Jihad is strategizing. They are all strategizing how to hit back. And what my fear is, correlating all the dots together, which we are giving you exclusive on Bharat Vichar, by the way. Houthis will attack the refineries of Saudi Arabia. And if that refineries of Saudis are attacked, which have been attacked before, by the way, once it will escalate. And remember, their Patriot missiles in Makkah protect, fearing attack on holy city of Makkah might come from Houthis. American soldiers are protecting them. Don't forget that. If that happens, the oil prices are going to go out of the roof. And if oil prices are going out of the roof, and correlate, what did Donald Trump say? The Donald Trump say that Joe Biden is trying to work with Chinese and with the Russian influence, trying to help Putin to finance his wars and to jack up the oil prices. And remember, there are people like Halliburton who have interest, Aramco has interest, and Joe Biden's remote control somewhere lies still with Barack Hussein Obama, and there's a deep state which is controlling a lot of things. So if Houthis attack Saudis, because that is the only possible option which they can do now, because they need small-scale drones and some not very complicated mechanisms to attack Saudi refineries. So if Saudi's refineries are attacked, if the oil prices go up, then possibly what Donald Trump is saying is right. Relate to my yesterday's video, join the dots, and you know what I'm trying to tell you. Watch in advance in Bharat Vichar. Makes all the sense. So on that note, I take your leave. As always, Vande Mataram, Bharat Mata Ki Jai, and Har 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 Mahadev.